Well, Tuesday, Alexandria, specifically Cloud Mount, and we find ourselves having just seen a pop of air.
Matt, you want to check your mic real quick?
Hmm.
Oop! Oh, now it's back. Hang on. Try again.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. In the with the pop of rainbow and a brief flash, our heroes find themselves in the chilly woods just outside of Rexentrim, about a mile away, and not in a very thick wood, but just enough that separates the capital proper and the areas immediately around it and the outlying farms. And as you come in, you see a gentleman looking down at you, kind of freaking out, dressed in looks like plain clothes, except there's like leaves and such, all pasted or affixed to the shirt itself. As he kind of goes, "Whoa!"
Hi. Hi.
Ta-da! We are the magical traveling troupe.
Uh-huh.
That'll be 5 copper for that magic trick.
As you and twigs break. Ah! You let the deer get away.
Deer?
Oh,
Yeah.
you were hunting?
I was.
Oh, sorry about that.
What were you hunting with?
Here's my boat.
You any good with it?
It's usually how I feed everybody, so I guess so.
Could you hit a target from 100 feet away?
100 feet? Probably. We
All
can
right.
try.
Try it.
Do you have a target?
Yeah. That tree with the red leaf.
All right, he lets it loose. And misses. Ah.
I'm not sure if you would have hit the deer,
Deer are easier to hit than trees.
but trees don't move.
Depends on the deer.
Oh.
And the tree.
Anyways, we won't disturb you for any longer than this. Good luck hunting. Take care.
Yeah. I guess. What are you all doing popping out of thin air?
Good question.
That was a magic trick.
Yeah. We're on a business.
Still waiting for that 5 copper. Come on, we just did a magic trick for you.
All right. You don't want to talk about your stuff. That's fine by me.
Actually, do you live around here?
Yeah. I have a
What's
farm
this-
a little ways away.
What's the city been like lately? We're just coming into town. We've been out across the world lately.
Oh. It's been crazy. Looks at you. I had to be honest, you're actually glad I saw you. I wanted to be sporting those horns and wings of yours there.
Do they not allow tieflings in there?
They're questioned.
About what?
I mean, if you don't, they don't know you don't have your papers.
Papers?
Papers?
What are this? That's brand new. When did that happen?
Well, everyone's always had them, but they've just been checking them over the course.
I'm not
Is it-
from here.
Well, that's the problem. you definitely, yeah, You're gonna have to talk to him.
All right, we'll have a talk with them, I guess.
But no, yeah, it all started on the king made a big announcement, talked about how they were going to be rounding up and arresting everyone with Fey ancestry, and
I remember this now. Okay.
Apparently there's rumors there was an attempt on the king's life that day, and they rounded up a lot of people, and what do they call them? Some type of weird organization called the Clariot. They rounded the Clariot.
Oh.
The
Clariot
Clariot.
Claret order?
Yeah. I thought they were all gone, but they're still those blood magic people, and they arrested them in wholesale. Raided storehouses, put them underground.
What do tieflings have to do with this?
Oh, basically, anyone. So that it started to expand, right? So first it was Fae, and then it was, I guess, basically, halfling, gnome, human, elf. You were pretty good. After that, you were questioned.
But
And they
elves
call-
are Fae.
So, elves were given exemption because they technically are not according to the Empire. This is complicated. But basically, the Empire wants elves have civilizations within the Empire. They're Empire citizens, as
you
do
can't really
gnomes,
arrest
as do
another,
dwarves,
Makes
as do
sense.
humans. But there is no tiefling nation that wasn't, or town that was incorporated, nor was there dragonborn. So anyone that wasn't from incorporated peoples suddenly were questioned.
But if you're Fae,
Hope-
you're getting automatically arrested.
Detained, yes.
Hope side eyes Dolus at hearing
Or
all
did they
this
stop doing that
information.
at least?
No, it actually has gotten worse. There's a prison break.
Oh.
All
Huh.
those blood people got out.
Ooh.
And supposedly some information came out that the Fey Nation, they call it the Fey Nation. So the Fey Nation has broken the blood people out of prison. They've declared war upon the Empire. These types of things. And I'm not letting you know, in the city, it's a big deal. Out here in the farmlands, it's whatever. We do what we need to. We make sure anyone who, I guess, might be going somewhere, we try to get them on their way, tell them not to go near the capital.
Can I get insight this guy real quick? I
was getting ready to ask that.
He's not, I'm not perceiving him as a threat, but he's the kind of guy that if we reveal too much is going to start do I believe he will be a narc in the near future?
Yeah.
Let me insight check.
Man,
13.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. You do not get the feeling he's going to talk to authorities, but he is not out here hunting deer. And the information he has, even the things he's kind of saying, trying to play it off a little bit, he's much more aware of things that are going on. There's something more. He's got more skin in this game, but you don't get a danger or that he's trying to turn you in.
All right. Well, friend, what's your name? I feel like things will be a lot smoother if we know each other.
Fellowship.
Fel? Okay.
Does this name ring any bells for Hope regarding any of the people that were?
If you didn't hear, it was Felistrio. Is my mic cutting out?
Felistrio.
Felistril? Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
This
With all the names that she got from all of the soldiers from
Okay.
Rashana, does this name ring a bell?
No.
No. Okay.
This is a human that we're talking to?
Yes.
All right. We do appreciate you bringing us up to speed. Clearly, we haven't been here for a while since these changes started happening. If you don't mind, we do have to get our footing. So it's good to chat.
All
We
right.
got to run.
If you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. You said it's just your just down that way is where you live.
farm over that way.
Yeah. If you just go there to the west, has a black wing for a weather vane.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Yeah, like a black bat wing.
Hmm.
You'll find me. I'll be doing the farmer thing.
You're a
Can
farmer?
I insight check this man's? Like, I don't think he's a farmer. That. Ugh. 18?
18. Yeah, I would say he's definitely not. Well, yeah, there's some definite deception there. He's definitely, like, as far as whether he's a farmer or not a farmer, it's hard to like.
Mm.
But the idea that he'd be there, yeah, there was things he's hiding.
Okay. I'm gonna subtle cast detect thoughts on this man's. Just read his surface thoughts real quick.
All right. Yeah, concentrating upon the man. Mostly his thoughts center on answering questions, wanting to get you anything he thinks you might need to know, but you see in his mind, it's sort of like, are they going to ask about the gates? Are they going to ask about any of this? Like, he's afraid to offer things. I think it's probably the most you get out of it. And then, yeah, other than he generally seems friendly towards you all.
And by the gates, I can infer like he's referring to the Empire's attack on Rosona.
Yeah, and then occasionally you get kind of like he's trying to think of ways to possibly talk you out of going to the city. Like, he doesn't think it's safe for anybody to go there.
Okay. So Murs will kind of just, yeah, thanks for all the information. Like, take a half step away. By the way, we don't really get too much travel up here in the Empire. We're mostly coastal. We've heard like some bits and bobs about some stuff that happened in Xhorhas recently, and involved in the Empire. Do you know anything else about that? Anything that happened Gwendalian side?
Biggest news, I really was all those hunters going. Now that I think about it, yeah, there were some buildings destroyed, a cathedral. That got taken down. They said it was part of the prison, but it doesn't never seem to really add up, though.
Cathedral in Rexentrum got taken down?
Yeah. Raised to the ground, actually.
Who is the deity?
Yeah, what temple?
The Dawn Father.
Dawn Father.
Huh. Gotta take him down.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, strange things.
All right then. Gang, think we should start heading out? Just find a spot before we head to the city.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a survival check.
For what?
Looking to see if there are any tracks of anything out here.
Okay.
I doubt it. That's 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, I see. There's hoof print and human prints around.
Okay. So, are we avoiding the city?
Absolutely not. I assume we say as we're walking away from this man
Yeah, I got nothing else to say
in
to him.
Australia.
Mars.
Yeah.
What's that thing you do to all of us?
Oh, yeah. Let's see, what is it going to be this time? Everyone pick a color for me.
Orange.
Orange.
Red.
Orange, red.
Pink.
Purple.
Shiny.
Shiny,
Yep.
pick a color.
Amber.
Amber. You're all now wearing eyeliner within that color that you chose. And Mars's eyeliner is that sort of fuchsia that you see is psychic daggers take form, and we are all within the telepathic bond for 8 hours.
Okay.
So
Yeah, dude's not a hunter.
yeah, no, he's definitely letting more on.
I could have told you that. That's why I had him shoot the bow.
Well,
Plus feather vein of the black batwing.
where's that place that you guys are you're supposed to meet that person at, Dolus?
We actually gotta be within the city, and like the only way
Yeah.
to find it is, I guess, with little markers that are lying around that kind of tell you where to go.
Yeah, place that moves around a lot.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I need to know if any of you knows anything about this. And I'm only going to say this once. Does any of you know anything about the slopes of Kravarad, where a cavern of onyx, where a pool of uncooling lava sits at the heart of the black stone grotto is, being overwatched by guardians called the Cinderess Sanctum?
Can I make a history check?
Yeah.
Is this religious anyway? Can I do a religion
Could be
check?
religion, yeah.
That's a total 9 for Mars.
Now let me whispers to Dolus, because she's still awkward that she's lost magic.
Hmm.
That lady known as Shauna lives really close to there, and I think she's bragged about her boyfriend going there.
21 on religion for hope.
Okay. Perfect. So yeah. Let me go here real quick. So yeah, 21. Yeah, so you would be aware. You know, like a little bit of it. So ultimately, some of it's just plain geography. Like the Krivard Mountains are the mountains north in Wildmount. It's aren't too crazy, but You have heard of the Cinderest Sanctum, being in the Sirios Mountains. Oh, sorry, not Sirios, but the Dunrock Mountains, rather. Sorry, I got things. Sorry, within the Flatak Arabs. So it's basically within the mountains near Kravarad.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of them. I've heard of it. It's did you say west on Wild Mountain?
North. It would be
North
north.
of mine.
Yeah, north of the Dwarven city of Utherdarn, or actually, sorry, the Dwarven Elven city of Utherdarn, the Diarchy, within like a volcano.
Okay, it's north of Utherdarn and everything that Matt just said.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Guardians there?
With the religion check, I wouldn't know.
Oh.
What you know, well, what's in the Cinderest Sanctum is
Mhm.
that it is a place dedicated to Melura and to Moradin. And so there are priests. The Guardians you'd think sound like probably the priests there.
Okay.
So it's a place of deep religion.
Okay. Hope we'll share that with Harmony.
Okay. Put that on our list of things to do.
Where is this coming from?
Oh, I have to. Then she takes out her quill. So I have to take this there and throw it into the lava. And apparently, until I do that, I'll be okay, but I'll be a little limited in what I can do, but not to the point that that it's a real problem, but it's just something I have to do.
Alrighty, well, you know what? If I come across a library where I think I could get more info, we can probably narrow that down to somewhere we can bamf to. It's not a perfect system, but if I know a place well enough, teleporting wouldn't be that much of an issue to it.
Okay. It's just if there's time.
We can make time. But I was not prepared for how much shit would have changed in Rexstrom, going back to all that crap we just learned. We're not ready to walk right in.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. How are we going to get in?
We've got this whole party
I
is
could-
just a walking nightmare of getting in there.
It
Literally, I could just make you all some fake IDs and I'll get you in. I just need like 25
But-
gold, some cardboard, some glue, and we're good.
Me and Hope are going to be questioned because of these. Ours.
Okay. I also have. I take my backpack off and reach in, and I pull out. I have a disguise kit too. I never use it. The plastic wrap is still on it. I have it.
How am I gonna hide my big ass horns?
Maybe
Well,
we all
here-
put on horns.
I'll get questioned.
We,
I don't
once
think
we
that's
get in, I
right.
can find you a hat.
Well, I have
A
another
large enough
thing.
hat.
Me and Hope could hide in this thing. She
Oh,
holds up
yeah?
the lid.
Oh,
Oh,
I-
that works too.
Well, wouldn't Dad be a problem too?
Oh,
could
I
bring
can
him
hide
with
with
us.
Dad.
I could disguise him too.
How tall did you say Wyatt was? 10 feet tall, something like that.
Half
Eight,
giant.
yeah,
8 feet,
yeah.
8 feet tall.
I think to hope.
Yes, well, I could.
If we
totally-
get into a fight, I'm pretty noticeable.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
I
just
can
say
bring
that
him.
we're a couple from out of town who's investigating.
Then I might get arrested for something else.
I could bring
Yeah.
up to 5 of us in my thing.
That's good. Yeah, Wyatt, just chill out in the lamp, I guess.
Oh, maybe we could all chill out in the lamp, right?
Well, yeah, Wyatt, Hope, Nailumia, probably. We need to get the lamp in there, so some of us are going to have to stay out.
Oh yeah, I can sneak. I'm very sneaky.
That is also a thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, unless you guys are because we kind of went through this last time. Though this is before I dragged you into the thing that our guy back there mentioned about the attempt on the king's life that we helped stop.
Ooh, speaking of that, you remember the place that we were dragged to?
We can't get back in there.
Can't back in?
No.
That's like the perfect spot.
Yeah, it is, but was it? Yeah. Original whole reason we were in Rexentrum for all that is we were looking for some information on the vestments of the Fey courts, so we could use them for what we just did. And apparently we have to be we have to let them know we're in the city. So sneaking people in, we'll have to make sure those we sneak in are constantly sneaking.
Oh yeah.
So that means really no large conflict in the streets. We can't. If you guys want to go explore the city, we got to make sure you are disguised. You have falsified paperwork, which I can do for you. But we just need to be very low key about it. Avoid certain spots in the city that there's high traffic of Crown's Guard, high enough people who can see through mine and Dolus' kind of shape changing and illusions.
If they can see through your shape changing, won't that be a bigger problem?
Yeah.
Because that means they'll see you guys as changelings. That's a fake entity.
Why not just use makeup and
disguise
yourselves? Yeah, disguise your kills.
Do we have enough?
I mean, you're pretty.
Harmony's pretty easy. And
Yeah, Harmony,
Shiny's-
you're fine.
Well, this actually, had another idea too. We're talking about sneaking.
Mhm.
What if we do the opposite?
Huh?
You lost me.
Well, I'm a diplomat, and I could maybe have some type of diplomatic reason for being here.
Okay, here's the problem with that, Harmony. They do not like people from Roshana. They would rather kill you than talk to you.
Oh.
And this would not be the first time that I have gone against the Empire, apparently. So, right, you weren't here for that. I'm gonna look around again, make sure this is still in the telepathic bond. I used to spy for these people, and they turned on me, and I ran, and wound up in the Menagerie Coast, met the rest of these people, except for Shiny fell on me in Isocross. Another story for another time. So,
He's very soft.
Thanks. It's my lack of muscle. And yeah, I'm before permanently siding with the dynasty, I was wanted by them again. So I'm doubly wanted in this city or in the Empire.
Okay. Disguise kits, though. I like that idea. Yeah. Can we get enough for the people that need them?
Really and truly, we just got to cover neck, face, hands. Because we have our clothing.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my armor. I have gloves on.
So that would be Harmony. You're still you. You just got to pretend you're not from Roshana. Dolus, Mars, some makeup, some contouring.
Aren't they?
Yeah, I can do it.
What?
Alright, what?
They're shapeshifters. Why do they need makeup for?
Because they can see through it.
Oh.
True sight, like what Nailumia has through her dagger, they can see through shape changing.
But not through makeup?
No.
Not through makeup, because that's physical.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Shiny, you have that ability now, actually.
I'm not cutting off my horns for this.
Yeah, we would never ask you to.
Probably just get like a big hat or a
yeah,
like a
can find you a
overlarge hat. Yeah.
like a big old beehive and a
Just a slouchy beanie.
bonnet. A slouchy.
Like a little,
Where
like a
will the
little
bees
pika.
go?
Where's what?
Where will the
Where
bees go?
For the beehive.
No, shiny. That's just a hairstyle that went really rampant a few years back.
Yeah.
It
Even
was-
I know about that. I'll
if you-
change my hair to look like a beehive hairstyle.
Uh,
Not really the best with this face, but you get the idea.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was really strange.
Yeah.
They didn't even hide anything in there. It was just like,
Got ample space for like a dagger or two.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking.
But yeah, if we get to some disguises, that would make things easier. And
Yeah.
do we want to go the extra mile? Give you a day to make some stuff for us?
I'd
Like-
say that's the best idea.
What do you need?
I just need let's see what I need. Description,
'Cause if
false
I can-
identity. Here's another identity that includes documentation, established acquaintances and disguises that allow you to assume persona. Forged documents including official papers and personal letters, as long as you've seen an example of the kind of document or the handwriting you are trying to copy.
Ooh.
I can help a little bit with that. I would be a little familiar with documentation for maybe not the Empire, but for official
Yeah.
things.
I mean, I've seen it myself. I've made a couple fakes.
Let me show you what I mean.
Yeah. Let's get a little farther. I can set up the cottage if you want
Yeah.
to set that up, or maybe if you want to use something else.
Mansion?
We can mansion.
Mansion works.
Yeah, I was also thinking maybe do a commune, see what. I'm gonna try and say this. Sehanine.
Yeah.
Ah, I said it right. Sehanine has to say about the cathedral and if it was attached to the prison or not. Come up with some questions to
yeah.
ask. See what's going on.
Yeah, and I think if we're not going to be able to get to the city, the capital tonight, I'll cast a sending to Van Heusen, Van Hasten.
Ben Hasten.
Yeah, and just tell them run into a snag. Might be another day before we get into the city, so we'll meet you tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably have the documents in a matter of minutes.
It,
You would hear back, okay, it's been getting tight and rough. Hope to see you soon.
Things are tense. We're just gonna make sure these work. These got to be really good.
Now let's not spend minutes on these
Yeah.
documents. Let's spend time on it.
Yeah, and I rather spend the day to prepare better spells for what we're about to walk
yeah.
into.
And I just really need IDs for the rest of you. I have. No, because the other dude's a halfling. I'm going to change my size. Can't really do that. All right, yeah. Make one for everyone. Yay.
Do you need
Give
money?
me names. What?
Do you need money for it?
Yes. Yes.
Please tell the truth with me right now.
It would be nice, but no.
Okay. I'll give you a name when you're ready for mine.
All right.
Anya.
Anya, got it. I'll give Dolus name Lloyd.
Lloyd, cool.
Lloyd.
I'll write that down. Actually, do we need do we need last names?
Yeah.
I'll take whatever last name Dulles is taking.
And Lamb's name's Christopher.
Christopher.
Spelled with a K.
Yes, that's it.
That works.
Cool.
Is there anything we need to know, like Okay. What would Hope know that Sahadid is not is illegal to worship in the Empire?
I would say Mars and Dolus definitely would know. So
Yeah.
Sahanine is not an approved deity.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. That's
maybe
a problem.
Delito. Okay. Maybe you gotta hide some of the stuff you're wearing then.
I can't just hide my holy symbol. Like I know I'm gonna have to hide this necklace, which has the Luxon on it.
Ooh, oh.
Yeah. I have to take off my robes if I ever leave my lamp.
Yeah.
Robes. Yeah.
Hey, Mars, could you like make a cover for my holy symbol to disguise it?
What comes in the disguise kit, real quick?
I mean, I can.
Cosmetics, hair dye, and props that leave great disguises. I mean, I could.
Fashion like a
Yeah,
choker.
kind of like a leather pouch sort of thing. And with
Yeah.
a little. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll throw it in with your disguise.
All right, that works.
So, are we just gonna do the mansion right here?
Let's walk for a bit. I just want to be able to see if we're not being followed. Maybe I don't know what that guy is doing over there. How long has it been since we left with that guy? Because I actually wanted to be able to set an arcane eye with him and just follow him for like an hour, see what his movements are after our little meeting
Okay.
with him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. Just want to be able to like, perceive whatever he's doing as we're walking away.
Okay. You mostly see he seems to be in the trees, watching out. He stays there.
Yeah, I won't tell that to anybody just yet until it becomes a problem. Okay. Yeah, then let's go into the woods for a little bit, and then we'll put the mansion out.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. So what are we doing? So are we going to the mansion?
Yeah.
We're walking for a little bit, and then finding a place, and then Nailumi is going to put down her lamp, just for flavor, and go, "Get bigger!" and clap her hands. And at the same time, she's going to do extend spell
Nice.
and make the lamp or mansion last for the 48 hours. Like extend the spell by double duration.
Nice.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then she then also turns to Hope and goes, "I'm sorry for the new changes inside. It wasn't my choice." And enters the door.
Dulles is gonna find a tree like close to the spot where this has been opening up, and then take a piece of bark and then put that in his pocket for teleportation purposes.
Hope hasn't walked in and she's scared.
Oh, you just see a giant portrait of Levistus.
Oh, I got this again. Mustache, top hat, stinky lines. I gotcha.
Thanks, Mars. That helps.
There also happens to be a portrait next to on every nightstand in the room, so you can feel free to put that face down.
Is he smiling in this portrait?
He's always smiling.
He's always smiling.
It's not a smile, it's a smirk. Okay.
Then I will. And once we settle in for the night, Dolus will look at that little that dresser portrait, and then kind of look at his finger, start like going like this to his teeth, and then one by one on the picture of Levistus, all his teeth are getting blacked out, like he's got rot and shit, and it's just missing some teeth.
Just flip it down. Just put it on its face.
Hey, this
I
was
don't
fun
need-
though.
It was, but I don't need him seeing what we do.
Well, thank you for humoring me at least.
Yeah. So Levistus, let's see. The form that they'd prefer here would be a female form, just as a note. That would be there. And Wyatt comes in. I'll just sleep outside.
I'll join you for a bit.
You two be careful, all right?
We will.
Less worried about what's out there than this place.
Olivia whispers to Harmony, "This could be your chance if you sleep out there with them. You guys could talk."
Hope's going out there to talk to her father.
Here, if you want shelter, take this and I'll hand over the cottage chest. Hi. Sorry, by the way, but yeah, password is home.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. He leaves.
Hope follows and she looks at Harmony and points at her and then points at the ground. Stay.
I can make you invisible.
And you see Wyatt, your dad, begins looking at some trees around and goes, "I think I'll sleep up there. Don't need a big cottage marking our place."
I understand. Before you get up there, something you said has been bothering me, and I need you to clarify what you meant.
Well,
What did you mean when you said you've been keeping him away my whole life?
she's wanted you for a long time. And I protected you. Did a lot of things. So she wouldn't know you. Wouldn't be able to find you or our people. Well, they'd be more scared of me than they would be of her. A lot of things. But, just say, I kidnapped you, Hope.
You kidnapped...
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't think the word you were going to raise was fair to anyone. I saw you. And no child of mine was going to be raised not having a choice. So I took you. And they were looking for you for a long, long time. I made deals with things of the deep and the winds and the seas so they'd never find you.
Who are they?
Oh, her or his, whatever they feel like going by at the time. Followers, people desperate.
Why does she want me so bad?
You wouldn't do anything for your daughter.
Well, I'm sorry, what?
You wouldn't do anything to find your daughter.
You're telling me that I am the direct progeny of Levistus?
As direct as mortals can get here. The specifics like many, I made a deal to get what I thought I wanted. And then my part was done. But I'm a nosy fella. I like to keep my ear to the winds. And I heard that her aspect that she sent here was with child. So, the day you were born, I was hiding. And there you were, innocent. Didn't even have your horns yet. I am awful. And I made things to make things more awful, and that's all fine. But you were innocent. And I knew what you'd become. And you aren't going to be no angel with me, but you're going to have a choice. So I took you. And it's part of the deal. Any that follow her are Marcy's can only go where I let them. I told them never near you. But from the moment Mallory Val Savage banished me from this world, the seas were no longer mine. And all the protections that came with it.
So they're probably looking for me now, aren't they?
Well, I hope they forgot about you. Until I saw that woman in there. Listen, I excuse myself. I'm trying to be polite. She's your... I'm really trying to be good.
Dad.
The old me would have cut her head off. The Plank King. The Plank King would have made sure you were safe. Wyatt Maneros wants you to live your life. Don't know who's the more fool. But now you know.
Well, I'm shocked, to say the least. But I couldn't have had a better dad.
Yeah, you could have. But
You taught me everything I know. I'm strong because of you. I'm hard-headed because of you. And I don't take shit because of you.
Yeah, well,
And I'm grateful for everything. Thank you for giving me that choice. Thank you. Seriously.
yeah. I'll be out here, and I'll be watching the best I can. And
Oh, come here, you old fool, and give me a hug.
hold you tight. But now you've got that. That's why I'll be careful. And they said they're looking for tieflings. They're questioning. I don't know much about the magic stuff, but you're so close to her now.
Yeah.
All right, get on in there with your friends.
Love you, Dad.
I love you, Hope.
She'll go back in.
So Harmony has about 50 officially notarized documents all around her. And she just takes out another one and tosses it to join them. And she makes another one, tosses it out, it joins them. There's also a necklace case that Hope could use if she wanted to hide her amulet that's suddenly out there.
Oh, Aurelia's tears? Or
Yeah,
I've
that
got
one,
two
right?
amulets. Yeah, I've got my Aurelia's tears, and I've got my holy symbol that I keep on my head.
Yeah.
I can put another holy symbol on this one if you want. She just tosses it. And you see her, she just keeps scribbling in her book, and she's just taking these things out.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, cool. So then we just need to do the sky skits.
I actually have all of our names written down now and our identities, and some. Y'all can work on backstories, I guess. Dulles Hope and I have to work on ours because Dulles and I look too similar to not have to be brothers, and then since you two are betrothed, you're lumped in with this.
Yeah,
That works.
So
Yeah.
So I'll go over to Nylumia and hand her a folded piece of paper. Your papers. I'll put the names in chat, but you open yours and where it says race, you're closest I can put is a gnome. And your name is Samira Bafflebob. And you are an archivist from the Cobalt Soul in Port Damali. I go over to Shiny and hand you yours, and it's Generic Cedril, an elf, obviously. Just a someone traveling from Bycius Till. I'll hand Harmony hers, and y'all can fudge the names if you guys want. I had to put something on here, but we can change that. I have for Harmony's name, obviously human, Cassandra Florenzia, a noble from Tesoa on the Menagerie Coast. I have one for Wyatt as well. If he's coming to the city with us, I'll hand that to Hope. Hope, Dolus, you already got your names, Anya and Lloyd Christopher, except Christopher's spelled with a K and an F instead of a PH.
I actually wrote that the same way too.
Brothers.
Crazy.
Hope, since your pale complexion, I was like, it's between more Cobalt Soul or spice it up with the Raven Queen. So with the Raven Queen, because that's just baller. Also from Port Damali. Dolus, Lloyd. By the way, we're half elves. Because pointy ears can't really pass human with pointy ears.
Okay.
Dolus, you're also an archivist from the Cobalt Soul in Port Damali.
Okay, what's my race?
You're also half elf.
Okay.
We'll get you a head covering. I'm thinking like once we get into the city,
You know
find
what?
a big black robe.
With what would I know what the Raven Queens, if the Raven Queen's followers usually wear something over their heads,
Mm,
or is it do, some don't?
yeah, some do, some don't. There's like an order that has their features entirely covered.
Uh-huh.
So if you wanted to try pass yourself as that order, you could try.
Should I do a religion check to see if I could figure out the figure out how I could?
Yeah, you could do a religion check. Should have got your sending.
All right. Ooh. 24.
Okay. Yeah, you've heard of the Order of the Dark Feather, and it is mostly black, but the key is the slight embroidery of red in feathers around the orb, or the robe rather, and the red trim around the hood.
She would say this. Think you guys could pull that off overnight?
Here's your wedding certificate, blessed by the Raven Queen. She's talking that to you.
Nice.
Oh, and then she draws a platinum coin and takes it out and thumps it over to you. There's a wedding gift.
Oh,
Congrats.
you.
My identity is Francis Christopher, also half-elf cleric of the Dawnfather, because I was like, he mentioned some stuff about the Dawnfather temple, and I thought I could use that to try to investigate that because that sounds interesting to me, if it's connected to anything in the prison. Plus, what am I going to do helping with all the people who are trying to get out of the city? And then I have Marlboro's right here, which I'll hand to the ghost of Marlborough right there. His fake identity is Newport. He's also a half elf, and he's just a mercenary from the Menagerie Coast.
How long has Anya and Lloyd been married?
6 years.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a d6. That was a 6.
No children, I'm guessing.
No.
None, no, but you are currently celebrating your anniversary, and that's why you're in the city. Of course, the two of you have been on your share of adventures. I've been writing some ideas for stories down.
Ooh. No, this is good. Cover stories are
Love
really
it.
good.
Yes, love it.
I love it. Mm-hmm. So so I am am I a cleric of the Raping Queen?
Yes.
Am I okay?
You're a cleric of the Raven Queen.
Okay.
But you're not really married to the profession. You've been currently considering some other possibilities, and you don't really know how to tell your husband this, and you're hoping for an opportunity to, maybe over dinner in the city.
Okay. That just went totally over my head, but okay. No, you remember this, Lloyd, right?
What was that, dear?
Huh?
Hmm?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was too busy enjoying my book.
All right. Yeah. Awesome.
Sounds
Nailumi
like fun.
Nailumi has disappeared from the group and left you all doing your things. She's gone up to her new room she's made, and if anyone ever checks, this room will always be locked by her. And she goes into it, and it's her contract room, where now she sits at this little desk, and she wants to pull up the contracts and see exactly what she would be dealing with when sending people to Levistus now. Like, is this a stipulation to just people trying to leave, or is these contracts for anybody? She's just trying to get the gist.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay. That's a natural one for a 10. I don't see any small print. Pretty
No, it's basic. Basic. Yeah, they sign, and they might have to do a favor. They might have to do some small thing to show their appreciation, but it's pretty much sign they get themselves out of there.
good. Cool. Perfect.
You would get, because the biggest thing is it's an instant transportation to the Bowels of Eternity.
Okay. How many is there in my backpack?
Ultimately, it's a box that has unlimited ones.
Okay. Put this away for now. Yeah, it looks fine. It'll be fine. All right. We'll rejoin the group a couple hours later.
Where have you been?
What?
Where did you go?
I had to look at some paperwork.
What kind of paperwork?
Magical paperwork.
Oh, I've actually been hoping to study.
What would like?
Is it about spells?
Totally. I'm totally lying. So
Could
if
you
want
teach
to
me one?
incite me, that's a 21
No,
to
she believes
incite
you.
me. Okay.
She believes you. Can you
I-
teach me one?
Nope.
No?
I was trying to learn to see if I could write down spells still, but I guess that gift's gone. Dang it.
I've really got to go and do this thing that I said I was going to go do. What did I say I was going to do?
I don't remember.
I was going to talk to Sahneen.
Oh, Sahneen about
Commune.
Come
Yeah,
here.
commune,
That's
yeah.
it. That's right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna head to the room and get to this.
I'm actually going to see if I can put a spell in from Ludinus's book. Huh.
All right. So, what does your commune look like, you think, for Sahneen?
First, she hides the picture of Levistus.
Don't.
Yeah, she remembers the chest that Nilumia said was under their bed, Opendol's bed, and pulls that out, opens it, sees what's inside of it, raises an eyebrow, looks intrigued, sticks Levistus in there, puts it away, and then she'll she sets her holy symbol in her lap as she sits down on the floor, and she closes her eyes.
Okay. Then you feel it brighten around you. Dewdrops, whispers of promised affection fill the air. Sudden visions of people running off together to sneak a kiss and other intimate things all throughout Rexentrim. In these throes of passion and trickery to run across rooftops or duck into alleys, those who are not of the right caste, all of them come together to hear where you can, or the whispers to make up a voice. Hope. Good to talk to you once more.
It's good to hear your voice. I have questions.
Of course.
Was the Temple of the Dawnfather in Rexentrum, was it connected to the prison with the escape convicts, escape prisoners?
No. It was the doing of Zariel.
Sorry. Am I in danger of being here?
Many are in danger within Rexentrum now. Many seek to leave. I do what I can to aid. It's a dangerous place, Hope.
Is Nylumia a threat to me?
That remains to be seen. Her connection with your mother is troubling. Whether she can resist or her mom simply takes us. Your mom takes her body over. With the contract, much can be done. But I would think she might value Nylumia's corruption over yours for now.
I trust Nylumia. I just don't trust Levistus. I know you're busy with everyone, and I do appreciate your time.
I will call many prayers to Katha, high in the sky, watching to be hidden by night. Even here where they may not call my name, I protect who I can.
I think that's all we can do.
And you feel the darkness come back into your room as the moonlight of presence fades.
And she's just going to sit there.
All right. Anything else tonight?
Harmony draws a tiny little pebble, then throws it at the back of Wyatt's head, then pretends like she didn't do anything.
He's outside.
Yeah,
So she draws a window.
There's no windows.
I draw
Show
a
the
window.
I love this actually.
Give me a strength saving throw as you try to get sucked into the astral plane.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of.
Yeah, you guys forget we're in a demi plane.
5. Wait, no, I'm sorry. 4.
You find
just-
yourself,
Lost Harmony, guys.
and you see you no longer see the mansion. You are floating in blackness.
I think like half an hour later, like we're calling Harmony for dinner. It's like, oh, where? She goes away.
Where's Harmony?
Oh.
Nylumia, which room was hers?
I'm pretty sure she wasn't in a room. Pretty sure she was in the main. Why is there a window? Whoa.
There's this void. You see a few servants get pulled out. Ah!
Oh my god.
I'm not going near that.
Fuck!
Mars gets up and he walks out of the mansion.
There's like the hole in the side of the airplane going on.
Yeah.
You want to contact
Alright.
her or somebody?
Gate!
That works.
Harmony!
Okay, so then Harmony, as you float there, moonlight shines around you,
Oh, God.
and you feel a presence all around you. The soft voice goes, "I got you, little one," and boom, you're next to Hope.
Well,
What'd you do?
What happened?
I don't know. I don't think this place is safe.
What do you mean? Well,
Insight check. 22.
Uh, 16.
She is fucking lying out of her teeth. Harmony?
What?
You're a smart girl. And I'm sure you understand the fact that I can tell when you're lying, right?
No.
Well, now you do. You're lying. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Where did that come from? That window.
That's weird. Where did that come from?
You're a terrible liar, Harmony.
Is there anything we can do to fix this, Nylumia? Like, you do rule this place.
I mean, I don't know. She broke it.
You can unbreak it. This is not a demiplane.
Probably not till it goes away and I redo it. Just nobody go near it for now.
yeah.
Your servants bring out like yellow tape.
Yeah.
Here.
Comes around
Okay.
like 5 feet.
Harmony, what did we learn today?
That this place isn't safe. I should go outside.
I'm also outside now because I got up and walked out of the mansion when I saw the hole sucking people through.
Shiny has been outside the mansion the whole time, just staring in Phalestrial's general direction.
I walk past and I go over to where Wyatt is, just very trepidatiously, and say, "Hey, if you're not using I'm gonna steal the cottage chest."
He's up in a tree, but he was like, "What?"
Can you drop the cottage chest down to me, please, gently?
Yeah, he's gonna toss that thing as hard as he can. Now.
Oh no!
Payback's a bitch.
That is an 18 to hit.
That just hits.
Amazing.
I'm getting whacked with my own cottage. Yeah.
The funny thing is, you guys aren't the first characters who's been attacked by one of my character's parents.
He goes, "Hua!" And that's gonna hit you right in the face for 20 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. I fall on the ground immediately and just kind of
Ooh.
lie there.
Dropped it. I'm so sorry.
No, I deserve that.
Dizzy got slapped by Sayuri's mom like a year and a half ago.
Ow. I went back on a deal. I deserve that.
That looks painful.
I'll be fine in the morning. I just lay there for another 30 seconds.
And don't forget your star-crossed friend over there. He's kept looking there. He's almost like a statue. I almost wanted to throw something at him.
Yeah, I'll bring him inside. Sorry again. I'm gonna keep saying that all the time, and it'll never make up for anything. I get up and I walk away, and I sit at the cottage. And
I go up to Shiny. Shiny,
Yeah.
you've been rather quiet. Are you okay?
Yep. Sorry. That he comes out. Yeah. Fine. I'm fine. Fine.
I mean, you're saying you're fine, but I don't know if you're actually fine because you said fine a lot.
Well, that means I'm very fine.
Maybe we could talk.
Sure. What's up, Harmony?
Oh, I thought you would have something. Well, okay, maybe you could help me out with a problem. So, there's this guy I like, and he doesn't like me. And I find that when I'm trying to get his attention, I almost kill all of my friends. So, do you have any advice?
Shiny narrows his eyes at her. Is this some kind of reverse psychology shit right now?
No, actually, I was talking about me.
I don't appreciate this, Harmony. I don't know who you've been talking to, but everything is fine.
No, I was talking about me and Wyatt.
Oh. Yes, that's what I mean. That's exactly what everybody was thinking. And I will, he turns bright red. I will help you with your problem, but let me go think about it somewhere else. And he misty steps away.
Oh, okay. Harmony considers going to the city.
Illuminus sticks her head out the door. Harmony, can I see you for a minute?
oh God, yes.
Thank you. I wanted to try something.
Okay.
Here, can I? She cuts her hand. Can I
Oh,
see your
God.
hand?
What are you doing? Okay, here.
She cuts your hand.
Ah,
Don't worry. And then you cast the spell Blood Bond. And that'll last for the next 8 hours. And then I go, okay, we are bonded like sisters. Now let's see if this works. Think of something, any type of creature you want.
okay. And she tries thinking of a squirrel and then suddenly is thinking about Wyatt.
I cast Shape Change on you. Because I can do it with Blood Bond now. You become Wyatt, I guess, after turning from a squirrel to Wyatt.
It's Wyatt with a squirrel tail.
It's just a 10-foot tall jacked squirrel. A dagger squirrel.
Do I sound like Wyatt too? Or do I just sound?
You assume the form of a different creature.
Yeah. So
So,
shape
I mean-
change. You would sound like Wyatt, though you'd still try to say words like Harmony. But you'd have his timber certainly.
Well, that's weird.
I was thinking you would think something more magical than, but he's pretty magical.
Yeah, I guess I am.
That's gonna last for an hour, by the way.
Oh, I could get up at all sorts of mischief like this.
Oh no.
Have fun. I'm glad it worked.
Hope.
Dad?
I hope.
Hi.
I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that canonically, Dolus is spending some hours learning a spell, so he is not here to help you.
Fuck.
Look, I know you think that Harmony opened that hole and everything in the mansion, right?
How'd you know about the hole?
I told her to do it. I thought it would be a good chance for maybe, maybe I could go with her to some deserted island or something, but I want to get your approval first.
Can I get an insight? I'm gonna do an insight check on this because this is definitely not her dad. Like,
yeah,
this is not
it would
stuff.
be Nylumia's spell DC.
Okay.
Oh shoot!
All right.
That's a 21.
Oh, that's better than I would have rolled.
Oh, that's 29. I rolled an 18 on the die.
Yeah, like it is physically definitely. I would say you're able to get the slight changes that it's not. You're not sure who it is or what it is, but it ain't your dad.
She is getting ready to attack because she's thinking that after the conversation that she had with her dad, she's thinking it's somebody trying to trick her that's dealing with Levistus. She, you see her hands start glowing and her eyes narrow as her tail starts lashing. Who the fuck are you? You aren't my dad.
No, I'm not. I'm Harmony.
Your Harmony? Prove your Harmony.
All right. Let me think.
Yeah.
Well, you don't really know Harmony that well now to think about it.
We've been together for over a year. I think I would know her pretty fucking well.
All right, ask me a question only Harmony would know.
Harmony would know. Fuck. Okay. That book that you read to me in the tree. What was the characters?
Hell, I don't remember. It was Natasaya and Jalakarasa.
What were their what were they? What were their races?
Oh, one of them was human and one was a bugbear.
Okay. Don't do that, Harmony.
What?
You almost died.
Well, I didn't do anything. I just suddenly looked like your dad. And I thought I'd play a joke on you. Anyway.
I gotta go fight Dolus. Stop getting in trouble, please, Harmony. You're a good person. You are. Your heart is in the right place. It really is. And I want you to succeed. But I think you need to think through your actions a little bit more.
No, you're right. You're right.
I can't get over this. I can't keep a straight face, guys. Just... You'll get there. You'll find your way, I promise.
Oh, I know I'm gonna find my way.
Oh my god, I can't take you seriously, Harmony.
Yes,
I cannot take you seriously like this.
I just got to get to the slopes of Kravarad and the cavern of Onyx, where the pool of uncooled lava sits in the heart of the Blackstone Grotto, being overwatched by guardians called the Cinderella Saints.
Turn around and she's already walking away. Where's Dolus? Yeah, go to bed, Harmony.
I won't sleep out here tonight.
No, leave my dad alone. You know what? No, go see my dad. No, don't go see my dad. He will probably have the same reaction I did and try to kill you. Don't show yourself to my dad.
Fine, I'll go find a room.
Yes, please. She goes to find Dolus.
Probably somewhere with probably in our room, just to like separate himself so he can do some work.
Dolus,
Yep. Hey.
how busy are you?
Let's see. I started doing this a little bit before dinner, so I'm just doing some finishing touches on a spell. What's up?
You remember what my dad said to me in the Feywild?
Loosely, I don't know. I didn't want to intrude on you guys, but it had something to do with Levistus and stuff.
Yeah? This might change your opinion on me.
I that might be a little dramatic. What could it possibly be?
Well, this is actually my mom.
Closes the book. That's a bombshell. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, come here. First of all,
She walks over.
Dul's gonna take both your hands, saying, "Your mom's an arch fiend. What are they? Archdevil of whatever bubblefuck hell it is." Okay. That is not you. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Why would it matter to me?
Oh. My dad, when he was the Plank King, he had rule over the ocean and he kept the followers away. He's no longer able to do that.
So we'll add devil worshippers to the list. I mean, hey, we've fought vampires from the Fae. We fought squid monsters from another dimension that my brother opened a portal to.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone through hell and back, quite literally, and have fought the legions of it too. We made deals with whoever the fuck we were always talking to.
Yeah.
It's small potatoes. And if they think if they're dumb enough to actually try something on us, it's not going to end well for them. They're not going to touch you. I won't let them.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I shouldn't worry about it. It's not a big deal, but it kind of is a big deal, and I'm still kind of like.
I know, and trust me, if I were in your shoes, I would still think all this is beyond insane.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at like the portrait, checking if it's still down on the
It's
off
hidden.
chance.
It's
Oh.
hidden.
Good, thank God.
Yeah. So, we just gotta make sure Nylumia stays strong, so Levistus doesn't try to take over her body.
Was that it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I kind of, I did the commune earlier.
Oh. All right. Well, so there's some validity to that.
Yeah, and
Are you so you're scared of Nylumia, or at least do you not trust Nylumia anymore?
I trust Nylumia. I'm not scared of her. I trust her. I don't trust Levistus. And I sure as hell ain't gonna start calling her mom. That'd be weird.
No, that's a whole can of worms and issues.
Yeah, I don't want to open that can of worms. But also, the cathedral had absolutely nothing to do with the prison break. It was Zariel.
Yeah, that was probably going to come up. I didn't think that would be so quick.
Mm-hmm. They're hiding it from everybody, though.
Who, the Empire?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what it seems like.
Good. That might be interesting. I don't know how we can use that, but it's something.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're the brains of this operation, not me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that, but I'll think of something.
Sounds good. I am a bit tired though, so I'm gonna go lay down while you finish this.
Yep. Shouldn't be long.
All right.
Dolus, would you like to have a chat with me man to man, my future son-in-law?
That's Harmony, by the way.
Oh, he spoil everything, Hope.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you were outside. I was whispering that to Dolus. That's Harmony, by the way. Just entertain her for a second.
Coming, sir.
Just go with it. Just go with it.
All right. Close the door. Turn around. I'm assume like Wyatt is right by the door.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Come take a walk with me, son.
Okay.
Step outside.
Listen. My father-in-law once raced me to the top of a tree. Think you can beat me?
You want to race up, climb a tree?
Yes, I do.
This a test, sir?
That's right.
Well, shit. Okay, pick a tree.
All right, how about
She looks at the one that the real Wyatt's at.
that one right there?
All
I'm
right.
going to go around to the other side. You count to 5, then we both race up.
Deal.
And at the end, the loser has to say, well, I guess you beat me. I love you.
Can I ask why I have to say that?
That's what my father-in-law made me do. It's a whole can of worms. All right, good luck.
Hey, cool.
I go hide.
I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity real quick. What the hell is going on now? All right. 3, 2, 1, and then we start.
I think just Dolus starts.
Yep.
I don't think.
Harmony is hiding.
Dolus is has no way of actually climbing, so he'll dimension door to the tip top.
You look down, you see Wyatt like looking up at you.
I beat you.
You beat me.
You're supposed to say the thing.
What thing do you think I should say?
Oh, you're the real Wyatt. Okay.
The real Wyatt. What you
Yeah.
think? Cause I ain't myself.
Hang on. Please don't play the word game with me. Harmony, I don't know how she did it, but she's got an illusion that she's you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you. All right. You tell Hope this is getting way too weird for me. I'm just gonna go. She can just use her thing, and I'll find her. I'm not staying anywhere near that psycho woman.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Can you help me down?
Looks at you. You know, you're lucky you're marrying her. And climbs up and picks you up, and then climbs down just with his 2 feet in one hand and sets you down.
Thanks.
I would have laughed if you just like threw him.
I was like, and he takes off running.
Mars pokes his head out of the cottage that he set up right outside the thing, and he has like the trifold, a piece of paper. He's like, "Is he what? Huh?
Yeah.
What did you do?"
I didn't do anything. It doesn't matter. You.
Huh?
You look like shit.
Oh, my hair is just falling. Thanks. I guess I
You
just
look
spent
like-
like an hour working on this identity for no reason. This is why it's.
It looks good.
Not I've done nothing to my face yet.
Never mind.
That big old bruise on your forehead for the.
Oh,
Dummy.
oh, you covered that up. Like Mars, like shaves that away.
Okay.
It's like, maybe there's like a blood, but I have his identity.
All right. Well, he's gone off. He's running away from Harmony. Anyway, stuff is weird right now.
All right.
Gonna go to bed. You staying out here?
Is there still a hole into space in there?
I mean, it's covered up.
There's a patch.
Something's attempting to cover it.
I think I'm fine out here. You know me. I have like my muscles are convex or concave.
Okay,
One
man.
goes inward. I'm fine out here.
Just be careful.
All right. I close and lock the door. And sort of the cottage, like the front door is like 5 feet from the door to the mansion, like 5 or 10 feet. So it's like right there.
This is a cottage where only people who you allow in or name can be allowed in, right?
You mean the tiny hut?
No, this is
No.
an actual cottage.
Yeah.
Got his chest.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
is it like the
imagine-
one that? Is it like the one that Bim had?
I think it's the
Yeah.
same one Bim has, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Set that up, and we'll go ahead and take our break and come back.
RP is fun. RP is still fun to the internet.
Alrighty. Back here. Oh. Just looking at some of the winter subclasses. Bard, College of Caroling.
Oh, actually, that's what I'm going to be
no.
playing as a bard.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. I think I've started. Yeah, I think that's what I had decided on. Yep, bard.
Oh my gosh.
What?
So, one of the features is the Carol of Harmony. You sing a magical carol at level 3 that grows stronger as friends join in.
Ah, I want to play this.
So it's as if you were concentrating on a spell, but as it is, people can use their bonus action on their turn to sing the carol and join in during their turn. And if they do, they get a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
Oh, nice.
If one person is singing, 2 if 2 additional people are singing, 3 if 3 additional people are singing.
I want to play this.
So everyone can fa la 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 and kick some butt.
I love that so much.
You got me at the joke. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, there's some other mechanics I'll have to look at, but it's so much fun. Druid Circle of Holly. Fighter, Snowball Fighter.
I want that.
Monk, Way of Saint Stephen. Paladin, Oath of Charity.
What's the wizard, man?
The wizard, let me get to it. Rogue is Naughty List Devotee.
Oh! Oh!
What is that?
Sorcerer is Origin of the Frostborn. Warlock is Pact of Krampus.
What's the cleric? What's the cleric?
Wizard is the School of Winter.
No.
Oh, it's amazing. All right.
What's the cleric?
Oh, the cleric. Back up. Domain of Holiday Spirit.
I need to know now. What's the barbarian?
Oh yeah, Barbarian is Path of the Sweet Tooth.
Yes, I need that so bad. That is me in everyday life, honestly.
All right, everybody back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh man. Now it makes me want to like just try to get one more one shot just to do these ones again with all these fun things.
I want to be the barbarian.
All right, let's do so. What would you all like to do? You're gonna take your do we want to do the long rest or do we need to do something beforehand?
I think a long rest sounds like the
Yeah, because I think it's still taking me time to like get all the identities, but I give like the basis the identities earlier in case people wanted to change names. Which is also why I put them in the general chat. So I think Mars is gonna take time taking ideas like from everyone like further back, like their character's backstory and like forge the like official documents.
what exactly are we doing?
Sneaking into the city.
Right, but then, okay, that happens. Then what are we doing?
Well, then, Dolus has a meeting at the Dark Dagger, which is a moving party. Moving as in it changes venue every night, and we just gotta lay low until then, and that's where we have our meeting with a friend of mine.
And your friend can help us do what?
Friend can help us at least start
getting the families of the soldiers we feified out of the city and somewhere safer, so we can then get them to the Feywild.
And then we could discuss how that will actually work out, even when, and because we know things are a little tense in the city, so we'll probably learn more information about how to do that with them.
We just need to be as careful as we can when we go into the city, so we don't say anything or do something stupid and get thrown in jail or
worse.
Expelled.
Above table question: do Eladrins look different than than material plane elves?
Yes.
Right. We're a bit more shiny, right? Literally.
Yeah. You have seasons and you have longer ears.
Right.
Right.
But
We did.
how are we going to deal with this?
Mars said he had a disguise,
hat.
right? Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Mars said he had enough stuff to disguise all of us, at least to a point where we look not like Eladrin or Tieflings or super fey.
Good enough.
Mm-hmm.
You had something to make the glow go away?
There's a little thing called dirt.
Oh no.
Hey, I had to write into your fake identity's background. You are just a commoner, because I don't think there's anything that could really top being the Fey King. Close to anything. And shiny is shiny.
Okay.
Is there any spells that I should think about preparing in the morning?
I actually would if you can. Do you have stuff for greater restoration?
I do.
Good, because I was thinking of this before. We're probably gonna have to keep this on the hush hush until things, start working out. If we need to talk to some people and we need to cover our tracks a little bit, I can modify their memory to think that we've never met. And if we need to talk to them again, just so we can hash out some things, the only way they can get their memories back is with a greater restoration.
Okay.
That's the only thing I think we couldn't use. Other than that, feel free with what you need, what you think will probably work out.
I've got tech magic. I could do locate creature, locate object.
Yeah. That'd be pretty good.
Which one?
Ooh. What was the first option again?
Locate creature or locate object.
I feel like locate object, does that have a smaller radius you can figure it out, or is it both the same 1,000 feet?
That's a good question. Let me double check.
They're both 1,000 feet.
They both 1,000 feet.
Okay. Whichever one doesn't tax you on your spell slot is probably the best one.
Okay. True seeing, would I need that?
I think it would be fun to see if there's any other people mucking about like how we are.
I also got that prepared as well, but I feel like the more people who can help with that, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not built for a fight today, so that's a thing we need to talk about. Is let's not cause a scene and give anyone a reason to
Mm-hmm.
detain us.
Good idea. Well, I think.
Oh, and Hope, your dad ran off.
What?
Is that just correct me if I'm wrong, Matt? But like Wyatt ran is basically, just left just to get away from Harmony, or is that
Yeah,
just
yeah. Yeah, and he said to have Hope contact him.
yeah. So you should probably check in with your dad.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay, I'll send him a message. Okay, Dad. You saw, or you found out about Harmony, didn't you? You gonna be okay? You gonna make it all right?
Yeah, I just wasn't going to be around when someone goes that crazy. Too far. But if we're going to the city, you need me to come back.
I'll tell him. I'll send him a message.
Okay.
Sir, it's Dolus. Yeah, if you can make it back to the cottage, we're gonna start heading to the city today.
Be there in a bit.
Why can I never find sending when I'm looking for it? There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the 3rd level. Got it.
All right, and now we're getting our makeup on, and I guess we're gonna head on out unless anybody has any.
Yep.
Actually, I do have something. Hope. Above table. How are you with your deception and all that stuff? I kind of figured.
+1.
All right.
Yeah, a +1 on all of my charisma. That's all
Cool.
there is.
Then I
to it.
think we're gonna give you some insurance. Dolus will kind of take a minute to when we get our stuff on and everything like that for our disguises. Dolus is going to slip onto you a hummingbird feather, and then kind of like spend a minute to like make sure it's just fastened and concealed a bit, and you're gonna have foresight for 8 hours.
Oh shit.
You're going to get advantage on everything. That includes an attack roll, ability check, saving throw. And other creatures have disadvantage against you if they try to hit you.
Nice.
Sorry, can we just rewind real quick? Over the long rest, Shiny would attune to Titania's dagger.
Right. Then, was Harmony going to ask about that at all?
I'm sorry, what?
Before you had talked about trying to talk to them about a weapon.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any weapons.
They were just talking about attuning.
Yeah.
You might want to have that conversation now.
Mm-hmm.
Harmony might want to ask them some things.
Yeah. Does anybody have a weapon
Oh,
I can use?
what
which
kind of
one?
weapon?
Why do you need a weapon?
something- Well, I mean, I don't need one. I guess I could just go and just stand there and get killed. That's an option.
What kind of
I-
weapons can you use? Mark?
Something light. Something.
Oh, Hope will pull out a rapier. It's a very nice rapier. It's,
That will work.
it's gold and it has red gem on the pommel, and it is a +1 rapier. You can borrow this.
I will definitely borrow that.
You can't have it. It was given to me by a friend, but you can borrow it.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I thought your fists were like weapons.
Yeah, what I was trying to tell you all, I don't have key anymore.
This house doesn't need a key, Harmony. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
You just have a password.
I know.
And
I could just draw a window, right?
yeah.
Did you lose your special punching ability when you got sucked in through the wall
No.
that you broke?
I lost that when I tried to interfere in the war.
Oh.
And that's why I have to go to. Give me a second. Oh, yes. The slopes of Kravarad, where a cavern of onyx and a pool of uncooling lava sits at the heart of the Blackstone Grotto, watched over by guardians called the Cinderess Sanctum.
Shiny looks over to see what book she's reading out of.
It's just an index card
on her hand.
Yep.
Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
You lost your path. You say you lost your path when you decided that you were going to when you decided that you were going to participate in taking back throne. But you knew that's what we were there for, right?
I didn't fully understand, but when we were there, I figured I could assist without having to be directly involved in the fighting. Maybe I could have just stayed back and helped heal and that sort of thing, and but I didn't, and the powers I was channeling were very hard-lined about that rule. In fact, it sort of was the number one rule to not break.
To not interfere with politics?
Well, to not directly interfere in a dispute over territories that I didn't have a claim to. I could serve in a advisory capacity, but to actually use what I was trained to do to directly involve myself. And not only that, to use a gift that my grandmother taught me that was only to be used in matters of self-defense, and I used it as a weapon to try and keep them from killing everyone.
You have a long path ahead of you, Harmony. It's gonna be hard. You know that, right?
Oh, I've already figured that out. And I think some of this disconnection has also been interfering with me in other ways, making me more impulsive.
You'll find yourself. It takes a while, but you will.
I don't have a weapon you can have, Harmony, but he digs into the bag of holding. I got these pair of cloud jumper boots.
Fortunately, my I do still have my my boots, my my wing boots. My
Oh yeah.
so those will aid me.
Dolus will kind of look in his bag of holding and pull out the contraption, the Wheel of Stars. I don't have enough power to utilize this, but this has helped me out in a jam a little bit. You can feel like you're gonna fumble, you can just hit that and give you a little boost. Also does some cool stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can log in. You can put in inventory Wheel of Stars. It's a very rare item.
Is that what I think it is?
Do you recognize it?
Where did you get this?
I got it from Shiny way back when I joined up with my brother.
Oh,
And we got that off of some bodies in a pyramid on Dark Toe.
oh, yes, it is exactly what I thought it was. That's funny that ended up in my inventory.
Was
Took it
that
off my
yours
new
on Thursday?
character and gave it to my new character.
Was it yours on Thursday? Oh my god, I didn't.
I have the timepiece of travel.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, I can at least help you out.
Thank you.
Hope is going to unattune to the Aurelius Tears and attune to the Ring of Mind Shielding.
Shiny, you still... Oh, you're probably going to pop up as Fae anyway because your cover is Elf. I don't know, Nylumia, are you humanoid, fiend, something in between?
I mean, technically I would be tiefling, so humanoid. But I'll be in the lamp.
That's
Right,
true.
yeah. We'll throughout
And-
the city if there's anything that happens.
Well, that's why this will be there, and you'll see Beaker, and she is now. You see Beaker has turned into a cat.
Oh. Oh! I instantly pick up the cat and just like am walking around with the cat and then just hold the cat like a baby. I like cats.
Oh, and another thing, he pulls out from the bag of holding a giant wooden trident. I did find this in here. If you want that,
Oh.
Oh, what?
I think it's for roasting marshmallows.
We're stabbing 3
So
vampires.
Where did you
Trident.
get a trident?
A trident?
Where did you get that?
Yes,
Is it magic?
Okay.
it is magic. It's called the Trident of the Dryad. You can, it has magical charges. It increases. You can create a tree. You can put it in the ground, and you can turns into a 60-foot tall tree with a 5-foot diameter trunk, and the treetop spreads out about 20 feet in the air. And then when you do that, you can use your movement to step into the tree and emerge from another point on its trunk or within its branches.
Oh, that sounds so badass.
Where did you find that?
Where did you find that?
That's probably a heavy weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
use
it's a
it.
martial.
What
Like-
weapon is it?
Marshall.
It's a
It's a
trident.
It's a versatile weapon.
Yeah,
Right. So
trident.
it's not
is a
finesse.
martial.
Yeah, finesse is what we're looking for here.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
But it's still awesome.
He puts
really
it back.
great.
He puts it back in the bag.
Oh,
You should use
fuck.
that sometime.
Yeah, someone who can use those should use them.
Marbro could use it.
Yeah, I think he's the only one here who can use martials.
I mean, I've got 18 strength, but I'm only proficient in martial and.
Tridents are martials.
Is it a martial weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tridents are martial weapons.
Oh,
I
Oh,
I
Oh,
kept it because I always thought it would be cool to just pull out a tree. I figured if we ever needed a tree someday,
let me
it'd be
see
good to
that.
have.
Let me see that.
Hope the tiefling with a pitchfork weapon. Hell yeah.
He pulls out.
That's hot.
As he's pulling out the trident, a book falls out, and he quickly grabs the book and puts it back in the bag of holding, and then he pulls out the trident and gives it to Hope.
Oh, what was the name of this thing?
The
Trident.
trident of the Dryad.
Above
Trident
table,
of
do we know about that book?
You don't.
Okay, so the whole
The whole
thing about those two books is we do know about it. He dug in his underwear to get the books.
No, that was the spell book, wasn't it?
And Mars read the Lich book and talked to Dolus about the Lich book.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know there were two separate books.
Yes.
Wait, then what's the second book again? Was it just his
It's
spell
just a
book?
spell book, yeah.
Can I look at the spell book? Did we
Have
But
the
you
spell book.
have the spell book.
I
He
didn't
gave you the spell book. It's
Spell book
the
is casting your
Lich book
spell
he
book.
didn't give you.
sorry, say again
Right,
one more time.
Yeah, we did get that spell book. It was that Lich's spell book.
Yeah, he gave
What?
you the spell book. He just didn't give you the Lich book.
Oh, what was this? What spells were in the spell book? Because I have no notes on that. I thought it was just like whatever stuff was in the library was like under a certain level or lower.
Yes. When I gave you
Oh.
that included the spell book.
Ooh, cool.
So yeah, when I said you get all this, and between the spell book and the library, there is this. is what I had.
Okay, got you. Shit. All right. Noted. Way to go, Ross.
We forget stuff all the time. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Who's up next for makeup?
I just need my veil and my.
Gotcha. Dolus, get over here. Get in the chair.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Yeah. I start going to work on everyone's makeup. To disguise kit them. So
Can I really have this shiny?
Yes.
Ah.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Poke people with it?
I will.
I just thought it'd be cool to make a tree someday. I was gonna surprise you all one day with just a random tree, but it never came. There was never an opportunity to create a 20-foot tree or a 60-foot tree.
I will find that opportunity and I will use it and probably abuse it.
If I didn't have all these vestments, I probably would have used it more.
I need to get a box of fertile soil that I can put on my ship.
Yeah.
is there a certain check I gotta make for the disguise kit? I'm looking at the expanded use of the disguise kit.
Performance, but I can't remember.
What does it say? Does it give instructions on it?
Um,
I usually let it when I ask for the check, I usually like to ask for it when you're actively trying to pass off the disguise.
Oh, cool.
So it's usually like, let's see how you did.
mhm.
All right, cool. So then, yeah, I will spend enough time, like 10 minutes, with each person being disguised, doing makeup, and I'll like walk Shiny outside and just like just open dirt and just start like chucking dirt at Shiny just to make him less glowy. I will add some like sorry, kind of had to happen. Here, put this wig on.
Mars, you got it in my face.
Yes, I did. Here's a wig. And I'll add some like some actual pigmentation to like Dolus and Mars's skin tones, like on the
Mhm.
hands, neck, and face, and throw in a couple other wigs for the two of us because we can't change our hair yet.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
And then kind of just the one like black cloak that came with the disguise kit. I'll wrap it around Hope, fasten it, pull the hood up, and I'll like put together a mask and kind of just, like hand it over to Hope, like for whenever you gotta put it on. Probably not the highest quality mask, but it's a mask. It'll do for now.
I am not
Yeah, I don't
wearing this wig.
You look good. You don't look like royalty.
That's the point for right now.
I look like this weird satyr in this wig makes me look like this weird satyr in the Feywild called Justice Beaver, and
I love it.
Yeah, it's to look, but not a super distracting look. And that's where we're going for something that won't draw the eye.
we'll see.
Okay, so and Dad is just a
Oh,
Goliath.
does Wyatt have a beard?
No.
No. Well, Goliath can't really have a beard. Does he have like hair on his head?
No.
You
No.
asked, he does have a wig.
Or does have a
Oh
wig?
yeah, that's right. Does he still
Right.
have that?
He
The-
keeps it around. It's
Oh,
like he's
okay.
got this
Yeah.
ponytail. What do
Okay.
you need me to do? I mean,
I'll go back into the everything, and I'll pull out some like Menagerie Coast looking clothes and say probably maybe a bit too small at this point, but I'll take all the accents off and sort of like placing the accents all around Wyatt's current wardrobe, as his fake ID is just he's a merchant from Port Zune. And Mars kind of puts his hand up and then, nope, I'm not going to touch the wig. That scares me. And I feel you can throw me into another plane of existence. So, yeah, he'll just accent all of Wyatt's stuff with things that look like they're from the Menagerie Coast. Someone who would look like a merchant from Port Zune.
okay. And that's on Wyatt?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Varicon River Color.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And what would you like to do next?
I guess we start heading out, right?
I guess we're going.
Collapse the cottage, put it in the bag, and keep on west or east.
Okay. Then you approach to. You see the enormous gates of the mighty stone walled city of Rexingtrim. This day they are open, and the gate you're approaching here would be the west gate. You can see mostly this seems to be like locals. that kind of come here, people with goods to trade and leave in. As such, you see a contingent of 20 soldiers, but 18 of them are sort of standing. They're at post, but they're all like slightly leaning, not quite paying attention. There are 2 that seem to be doing most of the work of just checking papers as villagers come in with big wooden carts and burlap, and they will lift it open, look in, occasionally for like softer goods, they'll take a sword and kind of stab in it just to make sure there's nothing being smuggled. But how would you like to approach this?
Is Nailumia already in the lamp?
That's what I was about to do. Is go, hey Harmony, hold this,
So she'll grab it.
and then I disappear into the lamp, and a cat hops on your shoulders.
Oh. So I scratch the little kitty cat.
Right behind my ear a little more.
Are we all walking in together, or do we want to sparse it out and meet at somewhere?
Let's sparse it out and just stick around by the other side of the gate, and then we'll all go together.
Yeah. That was a top D10. We have the bond up for 5 hours today.
Okay. Then let's get the Christopher family first. It'll be Dolus, Hope, and Mars going in as their guises.
All right, getting close, you see one of the soldiers has a patch on their left arm that has an eye and what looks like very delicate wings. The eye rests in the center where the wings would attach. And, all right. You locals trading? I don't see any goods.
No, we were kind of directed towards this part of the city to come into. We're just from out of town. Had to go in the long way because well, you know.
We're coming in from the Menagerie Coast.
I see. Must have stayed at a local farm.
Yes, a handful of miles back west. Yes.
All right. Good. Let's see. And go ahead and give me a deception check for the documents.
Gotcha.
Well, whoever made the documents, I think, which
So
is this Harmony or is this Mars?
It was a mixture of both.
So
yeah.
So one of you can roll with the other's modifier attached. In addition.
Oh, cool. So I just rolled. Harmony, what's your deception modifier?
+5.
Cool. So 12 plus 22 is
A lot.
34.
Okay. 12 plus 20. Do you have a plus 22? Nice.
I have a 17,
Oh,
and
nice.
then adding on Harmony's, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So between the documents that Harmony forged and your identifying is very good. Oh, wow. Not always you get 2 sources. This is actually... Oh, we can skip that step. I can give you half off your registration.
Oh,
very good. Nice. Perfect. Well, we what is your only to say is what is your business here?
Catching up. Couple of friends that are at the Solstice Academy.
I see.
Checking in with the Cobalt Reserve. I'm from the sister reserve over at Port Damali.
Oh, of course. I see. Good. Then all seems to be in order here. So let's see here. I just need 5 silver per person to process.
Little brother, I got this. You keep your money. You wanted to spend it today.
thank you.
Okay. So it's 15 silver altogether.
Perfect. Excellent. And let's see here. Note. Let's see. Takes out a form. He goes for new. Didn't expect to have new people here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Hands you each this envelope that reads Fey Watch Emergency Reporting.
Oh, this is new. What is this?
Just interesting. Oh, yes. We just want to make sure that we do have very good security around, but sometimes if you come to a Fey in and around Rexentrim, then you can report to the incidents. If there's a direct or imminent encounter with any Fey entity that's aggressive to you or you think is suspicious, there is a crystal inside. Use it to immediately report, and we're alerted to the Fey Watch. Your swift response helps us deploy assistance and maintain the safety of our community members.
Alrighty, you guys are thorough. Alrighty then, thank you very much. We'll just do just that.
Yes. In addition, you will find there's Feywatch offices throughout the city if you are in need of anything else, or if you don't feel that is an emergency, but just something suspicious, you can write a report on it. For if you leave contact information at the Feywatch office and your report comes up fruitful, there is monetary reward attached.
Oh, look at that. Don't need to tell me twice. Thank you very much. Now we'll start crossing.
All right. So with that, the disguises and papers pass, and you find yourself in the city of Rexentrim. Right inside the gate, you do see a large office with the same eye and wing symbol that says Feywatch, keeping our realm secure. Report Fey sightings here.
Over the telepathic bond. That's gonna get old very fast. It's already gotten old.
Shiny, you need to keep your head cool. You're gonna hear some stuff that you're not gonna like, but you need to keep it. You need to keep your head about you. Hope says over telepathic bond. She's seething right now.
Yeah. So where would you like to go?
I think once we're through, Dolus will, and once we have everybody together again, Dolus will get into a corner, maybe like a little alleyway, just a little bit, and cast Sending to our contacts. Looking at the wrong notebook. Okay. Then Hassan, and then just say, looks like we could make our meeting today. I'll see you at the Dark Dagger tonight. I have friends, keeping this on the down low, not showing up as my usual self.
Good. I received information. They are looking for the members of your den. They seem to believe that you are here. There is someone that has leaked this information to them. I do not know who. It is possible. I have hidden away as many as I can. They may they may start aggressions towards the traders' families. I will be at the dagger.
I'll fill in everybody through the link.
See Mars's eye twitch.
Who else knew that we were here? Or that we were coming?
Celestial, or whatever his name was, Fabio.
How did he know we were? How did he know about our den?
Yeah, we've
My
been.
robes. My robes. We arrived and I was in robes of.
We're just brimming dynasty when we
Yeah.
arrived.
Well, they don't know where we are presently, so there's that.
I'm gonna look around just the immediate area. Because I remember last time we left Rexentrum, there was a bird following me. So I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything out of
Yeah,
the
give me a
ordinary.
perception check. Yeah.
That's gonna be with reliable talent in 18. But I will use a Cybolster Knack to add a D10 to that. So that makes it a 21.
Looking carefully. You see they're not equally spaced, but different places perched upon buildings or lampposts. You see a bird or an animal that is too still and is looking. It seems there are active watchers of the day-to-day.
We've got watchers with wings.
You don't get the sense they are watching you specifically.
And I'll relay that birds be suspicious, critters be suspicious right here. I remember last time we left, when we went to Whitestone, before we teleported out, a bird was following us, keeping an eye on us from the city. I don't trust the birds here. The birds could be drones.
All right.
Just keep up your identities.
Okay.
Well, what are we gonna do now until light?
I guess just
Hello.
just look around. I don't
Go shopping? Like,
Maybe not in. If I remember, I should remember names of places. I'm looking at Magic Ghost. Probably not in the more denser parts of the city. We need to pass through. We need to pass through a busy place. Just make sure you're keeping it inconspicuous. We don't want to draw eyes.
I definitely want to get more info on where the Dark Dagger is going to be tonight. So maybe we could just look around, like any signs of where that might be. Maybe people were talking about it. Maybe they put some drops somewhere where people can look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking around for the thieves' cant, it doesn't take you long to begin to find those symbols for the Dark Dagger. Passing by, you see a soldier with the Feywatch symbol that you saw, putting up a notice announcing the execution of a Fey collaborator named Malcolm Menace.
Does that name sound at all familiar to us?
No. think it would. Just and the menace is like in quotes, like Malcolm Menace. But other than that, do you want to proceed to the Dark Dagger?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else what we want to do until then. So, what does everybody else want to do?
I can't remember if I said like if I had any like hidey holes or like anything stashed in the city. So Mars will just walk about spots that he knows should not be like don't have as much Crown's Guard traffic, which probably know as Feywatch traffic as well. But just walk around and reacquaint with the surrounding area and maybe see to find if like there's any of the families if there's any sort of mistreatment of people in the streets for no apparent reason.
Okay. In this section you're traveling through, I'd say there's not a lot of that. But so coming into the city, you would know this. There are there are high walls that lead you directly through the first like 500 feet, 1,000 feet into the main area of Rexentrim. Around Rexentrim, behind walls that are painted bright colors, all the poor slums where such atrocities would be committed. In there, and there's no stone; it's mud. It's nasty. No plumbing or anything like that. Like the poor is very squalid. So you're right now in the more proper area. And so nothing surprising. You might see a guard jot someone's name down or something, but nothing direct will happen. At least unless someone does some direct action.
I'll say over the telepathic bond. I don't know why I went up full screen. I do want to check out the lower end areas of the city before we make our meeting with Dolus's friends, just so we can get a grasp of what we're probably trying to move, who we're trying to move.
I also need to pick up some stuff for True Seeing. But that could be done on our way.
Yeah.
If we want to get spell components, that's not too hard to get.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Yeah. I'm going to get a couple uses out of that. Then I'm going to spend 50 gold on stuff for True Seeing.
Yeah, so it's the Mosaic Ward in the south. So you're in the Tangles, which is fairly good. It's the Mosaic Ward that is considered the worst place to live.
Yeah. I'll look to Dolus and the rest of the group, say if you guys are willing to check this out with me. I just want to, not see what we did, but see what we're trying to help.
Yeah.
All right. Anything going on in the lamp? Or any RP you want to do for that?
Well, we haven't even gone to the city yet.
You're in the city, but you're in the lamp.
No, we were waiting because we split up into two groups.
Yeah, Nylumia is in the lamp. Harbony, Shiny, Wyatt, and I guess Marlboro
Okay.
walked in after
I
us.
apologize. I got confused. I thought the other team went in the lamp.
Oh.
I got a little
I'm just
confused.
the lamp by myself.
I
I'm carrying
apologize.
the lamp.
I
And the
apologize.
cat's on me.
So you'd be coming in right after that. So same person would have go to you, and this would have been they're still within earshot. Then everything else would have happened together.
I wasn't following a lot of that because I was trying to stay blind to it. So
Okay.
that's okay.
So the basic thing is there's 20 soldiers, 18 of which are mostly just on reserve, and then there is 2 guards, one with a badge that has an eye with 2 almost butterfly-like wings that come from it, and just basically asks for papers. Those visitors, more visitors. We just had a family of visitors as well.
Really?
Good day to you, sir.
Yes. Good day to you, and I don't have an ID.
Your fake ID is in the general chat and Discord.
It is not in the general chat. I was looking
Oh,
at that
no!
to look for it. I
I'm
do
so
not
sorry.
have an ID.
Oh no!
That's why I said that.
I'm putting
Way
it
to
in now.
go, Ross!
Yeah, blame Ross.
Aiden.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm not using mine, so you could give it to him.
I mean, hers is a gnome. Louise is a gnome.
Yeah, Nylumia's is a gnome.
I'm tall for. I'm
You're
tall.
Cassandra Florenzia, a human from Tessoa.
Okay. I am Cassandra Florenzia. Is
And
that-
I am Genric Cedril.
and together we're traveling to this fine
Yes.
city.
This commoner and noble. This
We
dirt
are-
covered commoner and a noble are traveling
Nothing
together.
to see here.
Hmm.
Very
Wyatt is with you guys as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wyatt.
I see. I mean, no, listen. We watch buffet, but we do not kink shame. It is fine. Let's see what this. You are coming. For what purpose?
Oh, we are here.
Pastries?
Pastries.
Paste.
We
we-
heard
listen.
that Rexentrum has the best pastries.
Yep.
Oh,
My friend
You
won't
have
stop
heard
telling me
correct.
about the pastries. My friend, who I know the name of, right next to me,
you have heard
Kinrick.
correctly. Absolutely fantastic. Perfect pastries indeed. Excellent. See papers, and we already did the check for the papers, so they're in excellent condition here. The disguises are good. And, oh wow, more sources. This is amazing. Just I really do appreciate it, especially if you're going to be a visitor somewhere that do have impeccable multiple sourced identities. It is gold. So much time. Same thing as I did for them. That would be 5 silver apiece.
Would you like to hear about my backstory? It's rather tragic.
I
No,
do have
you
a
can-
line.
My parents were killed by
The,
goblins.
Madam Cassandra, you don't want to spoil the contents of your upcoming best-selling book, so maybe
Right.
you just keep that under wraps.
Right. Okay.
And Shiny will put down a gold piece. Oh God, Shiny doesn't know how currency works.
Meow.
Oh my god.
He mouths thank you. Like, you got to get this. Very good.
Would you like to hear how I first took up my trade?
Nope. I'm good, actually.
Okay.
Right. Of course. Everything in order. Oh, yes. Here are your envelopes. There's your crystals if you have any face sightings. If any aggressive fake come towards you, just You just squeeze the crystal that will alert Feywatch. We keep our citizens safe. No need to worry about malevolent entities. And then, of course, on the inside, you will see Feywatch booths, offices, where you can give more detailed reports if you suspect Fey might be around. Maybe someone is pretending to be one. You never know. So,
Is it like a game?
a game.
Like if I see someone who's Fey, in other words, are these people that are just hiding and
They are
we win
hiding,
prizes?
likely. Yes, you get a great prize should we find them because of your information. Good silver, gold, even platinum, depending on
But
how good the game
you
is.
have a whole course for Fae.
A whole what?
You have like a whole watch just for Fae.
Of course, you're not from here.
They don't kink shame here.
Yes, because of incidents that affected the security of the Empire, all Fae are to be treated with suspicion, and we detain and question.
What?
But all of the I've heard, I've
Question all
never met a Fae
and,
before.
Make sure that everything's okay. Make sure the common citizen is protected, right? Most of the people here do not have fancy powers or anything like that, connections. So we just keep everyday people like you and me perfectly safe.
From
Malevolent Fae entities.
okay.
But I heard, just from stories, I've never met any Fae, that like most of the Fae are pretty peaceful and they just want to live happy, nice lives.
Mm.
I've heard that too.
He raises a purple flag,
Oh no.
and the 18 immediately come to attention and take 5 steps in unison forward and stop. And looks again at your papers.
Yes, my sweet little kitty cat.
But I mean, maybe the Fae here are different, and the stories that I heard were, they do like Kalai, those Fae, so maybe they planted stories about how nice they were.
I should tell you. Any information about Fae are to be reported. Failure to report will make you guilty of collaboration, as is failure to give your name in reporting. Now, you have just slandered the king.
What? How did I do that? How did we do that?
It is the king decree that the Fae have malevolent intentions, and you have spoken against it. Now, since you are new, and man, this paperwork is beautiful, this is what I'll do for you. The fee of 250 gold will be reduced this once to 125. Pay this now, or I will connect you with a loan agent.
No, here you go. He starts counting out 125. It's like
Of what?
gold.
Okay,
What kind of currency do you accept here?
gold. All right,
Here you
excellent.
go. 1, 2. He gives him 120. He probably miscounts, to be honest. He probably gives him somewhere close, like 175.
Okay. Because I just understand money. I was wondering if he gave him like.
Well, they did explain to him like they did. He doesn't know what the conversion is between
Oh, okay.
silver and gold, but he knows one gold piece.
Oh,
is
gotcha.
one gold
I
piece.
understand. I understand. So he takes it. Goes, excellent. And then he whistles, and one of the guards comes and takes it. He goes, put that in the fee collection, please. And we won't need to do any paperwork on this. And consider this a lesson learned of how to behave in the wonderful city of Lexington.
Thank you very much. We'll be on our way to the first bakery we see. Goodbye.
Good day.
And he just starts tugging at
Hi.
Harmony's arm.
So Harmony the whole time has been drawing. And so when we get away from them, she hands you, after taking all of these out, 12 platinum.
What is this?
What is Hope doing?
Help, because we were right there. We heard everything that happened. She just starts chiding Shiny. Shiny, I told you you're gonna hear shit you weren't gonna like. I told you, I warned you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said to keep my cool, and I did. We got by.
That was your cool.
Yes.
You did notice as that happened, Wyatt was like brimming with ethereal energy that was going around his like fists, and he was trying to keep it under like how many people I'm gonna have to kill right now. Okay,
Dad, chill.
oh.
Yeah, hi, sorry. Why you're new to this? You can kind of hear your thoughts too.
Oh.
Yep.
All right. So in that case, you were able to get into the city, past the large walls that conceal the Mosaic Ward, and you do see that someone is scheduled for execution for being a fake collaborator.
What?
Yep,
Malcolm
'cause
Menace.
Malcolm Menace is collaborating with the Fey Nation.
Collabing? Like,
Collaborating.
Do they have like a picture of him on it?
They don't. It's because you're not wanted. It's announcing his execution
Gotcha.
date.
When is it?
It is tomorrow at dawn.
Right on.
And then you do see the Feywatch offices that indicate where you can file Fey reports.
Mhm.
you know, this is very interesting. They have a Feywatch office. But, I mean, if there are that many Fey being reported here, that's weird.
Yeah. So when when everything that happened to the Feywild spilled over into the Prime Material, I guess some things happened here in the Empire that were blamed on the Fey and not the denizens of the Shadowfell. Because I guess either this is all telepathic.
They think we all look alike. That's why.
Yeah, it's quite literally just I forget the term. I'll just use generalizations at this point. They're just thinking they're all like Fey wild elves, like Shadowfell elves are the same, and all Fey creatures are all the same, which clearly not.
It's very specious.
I think
Yes.
I'm Fey, aren't I?
Technically, you are.
You've got some Fey, yeah. I've got the best of both worlds.
Mega Fey and weird.
So how do we save Marcus? How do we save?
How do we save Malcolm?
Yeah, how do we save Malcolm?
Let's take this one step at a time. I want to check out
I could save him
Mosaic
if you guys get me close enough.
I
how.
can get you close.
We have a meeting to get to. If we
Look
could
at
probably we could probably learn more about it and ask Hassan about it. He definitely
That's a
knows
good
more
idea.
about this.
That's the best idea that we've got. We need to do your thing first, Mars, because we still got time before we got
Yeah,
time before
meeting isn't
night.
until later. So
Let's
just want
do
to
your-
check out what we're dealing with, what we're saving.
Mhm.
So I guess we make our way into the mosaic ward.
Mars, does this city have? You can't cast magic in the city.
You can cast magic. In fact, Dolus cast a sending spell to Van Hasten or Hassan or whoever his contact is, letting them know we're here. It's just, as you remember, translocation is not easy here. Like when we tried to get here from wherever we were, where we first met Karkath. All the way over there. When we teleported here, we tripped alarms and we were spotted and almost arrested.
So, if we, what would that do with like the Misty Step and the Face Step?
I think I could be wrong, but could be translocating on a larger scale like teleportation and plane shifting. That could be warded against, but I don't know about lower range like the Misty Step, or I don't know if my personal teleportation from my psionics is messed with at all, because
Yeah, from what you remember, at least when you had left, that it had more to do with the big teleporting into the city or out of the city,
yeah,
or
so we
plane
can't-
shifting. But like a third, like dimension door, you remember would set off some things, but like Misty Steps, no.
Okay.
How far away are we from that guard?
You're inside the city, so now you're about 2,000 feet away.
Okay.
Also, in Word Anvil, I did put up the map of Rexensham.
Oh,
What kind of door does the Feywatch have?
What kind of door?
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple offices, but they all have a fairly standard constructed wood door.
basic.
Could I theoretically put a padlock on it?
Just bike lock Baskin Robbins. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like it's locked from the outside like that when it's not there, so you could lock it. That I would say from what you've seen, the punishment could be quite severe, maybe execution.
Jeez.
If you get caught.
But because you'd be like, because I think even though you're getting the like how into this they are, right? This person be nice because you get that the way these things are sort of worded, you could be anywhere from hey, you just were saying things that disturb the peace, which is a fine, or we are going to view you as a collaborator, which is execution, right? Or part of a resistance movement or something. So it just depend on.
Yeah.
Was the link to World Anvil moved somewhere?
I will put it in chat.
I haven't been able to find it in months, honestly.
I'll put it in our
Okay.
general chat.
All right.
I had to
Thank
get it
you.
from Wednesday.
Good. I am then going to pin this as well, if I can.
We were unable to can. I'd say just favorite the page or like bookmark it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let me show you something here. So.
Dolus, when you lived here, where was your place?
Oh God. I mean, that's a great question. I generally think that with the kind of stuff that he was doing and with being at the Solstice Academy, probably in the Tangles. Whichever part is like I don't know. I think probably whatever had a nightlife.
He's a
Honestly,
college boy.
Which gate
I
did we
am.
come
Boy.
through?
What's up?
Which gate did we come through? The main one in the south?
The western gate.
Western gate.
Into the tangles.
right. We're heading
Okay.
towards Mosaic, which is down south.
Yeah.
All right, and for the heck of it, I also went ahead and put it in the welcome page of the whole server
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
just now. That way, if it gets lost again or anything like that, it's gonna be found in the welcome.
Hmm.
Up there. There it is.
And if you go to Rexstream, you click on Rexstream, you get the map. Some people
Gotcha.
didn't quite understand that the one time. They didn't realize that a lot of the locations expand into bigger maps.
Yeah.
Did Shiny see where they took the gold that he gave them?
You saw that they put it into a guardhouse.
Okay.
So
You guys,
leading-
in your passively in through the bond, you guys just hear Shiny counting distances. 30 feet, and then 60 feet, and then if you use the hypotenuse, then
Shiny, that's some math you got going on over there.
Tiger's just cannon. Reese is cannon.
You know what? Just let him do what shiny is gonna shiny.
Shiny's gonna shine.
Yeah.
He's got the
not with all
shiny.
this dirt.
Hey, you're in the city.
Oh, yes, it worked fine. But like Mars, I do have to ask, what exactly was the narrative for a dirt-covered commoner escorting a noblewoman through the gates?
Hey, I did not assume that you two were going to say, "Oh, we are traveling together." You could have been arriving at the same time.
You put us into groups.
Dolus did that.
And guys, we are focusing on the wrong things.
I'm
You're right.
agreeing.
We are Dolus. Come on.
Could we
I'll start
maybe,
leading everyone to the mosaic word.
Shiny, if you want, we can do a heist for the gold.
Hope rubs her
No, not it. No, that would just cause too much drama, and he's going to just sort of angle his body so that only Harmony can see him wink.
You better make a stealth check, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast guidance.
There you go.
I'm rolling perception.
Me too.
I just love the thing with this because his verses, Harmony's like, I guide you to lie to them.
I just got guidance. I'm going to use
Oh shit! Damn! I rolled bad.
27.
Yep, I rolled bad.
Yeah, no. I don't see it.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 4, 21.
Man, Marlboro is usually here keeping us in check.
Yeah.
Olivia says in Harmony and Shiny's head, I can turn you both invisible. I got you.
Oh my god.
So is everyone going with Mars to the Mosaic Ward?
I yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know anymore.
All right. So you begin taking a dirty road south through the Tangles, but then back through the courts of colors. Beautiful and striking. And you see the brightly painted and maintained walls that hide a good eighth of the city. What walking through the doors, there's guards that kind of look at all of you and just go, remember, at your own risk, and have papers at the ready to come back out. You have visitor passes, and you have gotten this documentation coming in. You may move freely. Be aware if we suspect any nefarious activity has been occurring, you may be subject to search and seizure of any illicit things. Of course, if you would rather, be ready to pay a transaction fee of 50 gold per person, or you can avoid such searches.
How do we know what's an illicit thing? Do you have a list that I can look at? Because I want to make sure I don't buy anything that's illicit.
Sometimes illicit things make themselves known during the search. Things that we did not think were illicit before. Go, this thing looks illicit to me.
It's a fluid list.
Insight check on this guy. Is he just trying to get money out of us?
Yeah, make insight check.
Let's pull this one out.
But you understand how that can be very confusing, right? Like if I'm trying to know what not to buy and your list keeps changing, how am I supposed to know if I'm doing the right thing?
Oh, I do have advantage.
I can totally see that.
Oh, that's better. That's better.
I understand that. Go ahead.
25.
Okay. I understand how it can be confusing. That's why my recommendation to you would be to simply pay the transaction fee. Then you don't worry about anything. Just be safe, you know?
Is it 50 per person or for like a group?
Tell you what. For you, I'll make a group rate of 150.
I mean, do you give us like a pass or something?
Yep, I'll let you pass right back in.
So there's no official paperwork that we've paid.
What's this guy doing here?
Oh, yeah. With the insight, yeah, you get a sense there's definitely shadiness, but it's also he's a lot of authority to be shady. I would say it's more akin to somebody who has a lot of unilateral authority here. And they probably change it per person. They probably do a lot of types of things, especially anybody who comes across you'd think as not probably he's asking for more of a bribe than he'd usually need.
Yeah,
you do think that, but he definitely does have a law on his side when it comes to being able to search anybody he thinks is suspicious coming out.
Yeah,
he has full authority to do that, but he's
abusing his power, basically.
Yeah, definitely abusing, but also you're not the way he acts. He doesn't think anyone's ever going to care.
Do I like what? I know I should know this, but I don't. What do they usually call the Dusk Maven, Matron of Ravens, Raven Queen? Like, what do they call her in this? The Matron of Ravens. Okay. She'll put a hand on his arm, be like, "I understand. You're only trying to do your job, and you're watching out for us." And we appreciate it. The Matron of Ravens watches all. Kind of trying to do like a sort of like kind of an intimidation, I guess. Being like, oh, this creepy cleric woman of the Matron of Ravens is trying to like
give me a wisdom intimidation check.
Wisdom intimidation.
You have advantage because of foresight.
Yes. That'd just be my
Not for
regular.
you.
That's a wisdom is +5. Blink. Yeah. 16. That's a 21.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, in that case, let's call it 10 gold per person,
Of course.
and pass my allegiance and knee to the Dark Feathers.
She'll nod and she'll hand over six platinum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 platinum.
And I'm sorry, you didn't introduce yourself. Could I have your name?
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah. 24.
Thomas.
For my own purposes, have I heard a minute's worth of this man's voice?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What was his name? Donis?
Thomas. Thomas.
Thomas.
Color Captain Thomas.
Dolus and Mars are writing this down for later.
Color Captain?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Shiny will put down 100 gold pieces. No, he can count the even numbers.
Hope
He'll put down 70. Oh, Hope paid.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Never
3,
mind.
4, 5, 6, 7. There'd be 8, so that'd be 80.
Okay, that's why I did.
Dude,
Yeah, I forget.
don't pay for me. 'cause
Alright.
Oh,
I'm
it's
not-
Okay, for
70.
So you don't count
Yeah,
my
it'd be
Lumia.
70.
uh,
And
Oh, yeah,
took
don't count
down
Almia.
1, 2, 3,
That's right.
4, 5, 6. So I need to take one more platinum off.
Yeah.
Well, Color Captain Thomas, it was nice to meet you, and thank you for explaining these very confusing rules to us.
Of course. Goes over telepathic bond. Yeah. What if the color captain would like to see behind him permanently? Could twist that neck real quick.
Dad! We're trying to keep it cool, keep it low down. We don't
Yeah.
want to.
Oh, it'll be cool.
I know
Yeah.
it'll be cool. It'll be amazing to see, but we're
I
trying to keep
know,
it
I ain't
low
gonna-
down.
Yeah,
ain't
Wyatt,
Uh,
you sound real crazy right now.
Just Wyatt specifically hears in his head from Mars can make him see all of his worst nightmares come true right in front of his eyes too.
Yes.
Just
Through this entire interaction,
What?
Mars just glaring at Thomas.
let's go.
There you
did
go.
my thing.
Yeah, you do your thing.
Go.
Your dad's not rooted. He's just going. Talk to my dad.
He's grumpy.
I did something good here. Let's just leave it.
All right, let's say goodbye, Miss Kitty. And she takes
Meow.
the paw and waves it.
Oh, I don't know.
Really
how
getting
you
into
did it
character.
again.
I don't know either. Marlboro's been very quiet.
Marlboro's not. Marlboro is
Yeah.
under the weather. That's why we're not.
He's eating
getting
some
shit
cereal.
done.
He's been eating cereal this whole time.
God damn it.
All right. In that case, you pass to the dark and dirty, dilapidated building, squalid and poor of the Mosaic Ward.
Just a quick question. Would I guess does Nicodranus, that's the city we've spent most of our time in.
Mhm.
Does Nicodranus have like a section like this, like a poor dilapidated
No.
section?
Nope.
Okay.
Or
So this is really-
Partially
I mean-
because of the Rasgard.
yeah.
There was
So
like
this is gonna be
refugees
like the
outside.
first time Chinese have actually seen. This is gonna be the first time Chinese ever
That's-
actually
yeah.
seen like abject poverty.
Because even the Coronas isn't as bad as this. Like in Rosanas, not.
Yeah. The other thing, Mars and Dolish, this isn't the worst section. Mud Top is worse in conditions,
Yeah.
but this is just poor enough to be awful and crime ridden.
Yeah.
The Mud Top doesn't know as much crime.
Yeah. Usually this would probably be a place someone like Mars would frequent to find or, make a living. Sorry, but that's the kind of people you used to roll
I
with.
did high end work. Come on. But yeah, I would also often come down here to scope out because I think I set the hidey hole in here somewhere.
Hope would probably look at her dad. And that one of those, we know exactly what's happening here and what goes on in this area type of things.
Hmm.
These are the types of areas that
Wyatt, it looks just appalled and upset. Easy goes, Darktoe was a place none of this happened.
but it happens everywhere else, unfortunately. Not this bad though.
Suddenly I feel less bad about those Empire ships I sunk.
Why does this place look like this?
There's always going to be an underbelly. No matter how lavish one place is going to be, this could be a pillar society, but there's always going to be the other side of the coin.
Pure black, the veneer going to be rusted underneath.
It shouldn't be this bad though.
Well, why? There's plenty to go around. There's no people.
Mars is gonna
you just
step up next to Shiny and just gonna turn him around and point towards
I've
the
seen
candle. Because the powerful, them, they control the narrative. They're keeping everyone.
The rich, and the poor,
Yeah.
poor.
They're keeping it the way they want it. Money is power here.
Well, what did we come here for?
I wanted to see firsthand who we're saving, who we're bringing home. I wanted to see just what our people are going through. So I'm gonna take a lap, take a walk, see just what if there's any, maybe we can find if there's people from those families that Hope is list from.
Right.
See if there's anyone here.
Yeah. In here, you hear calls of trader and being able to essentially right, we've got a good group of traders here. Come one, come all. Time to see what they can do. And don't you worry if you are late. I've got plenty of people rounding them up throughout the mosaic as we speak. We're going to have a corral, folks. And we're going to end there for tonight.
Cool.
Never thought I'd hate a city so much,
And you're last week you're like, oh yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Mars's eyes are turning purple.
Oh, Rezo took a real downturn from the 1-1 shot. It was
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
crazy crap going.
We were in like a way different part of the city too.
Yeah, but like it was nearly as bad as last time we were here.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. And so, everyone watching, we will come back to our stream here next week. See you then.